Hey guys, this is Jean here. Last night I went and watched Mockingjay Part 2 and I'm just so confused. I just don't know how I feel about it. Half of it was because the story was so illogical and it was full of plot holes. And then the other half is that I know that's how the book was. It was confusing, it's convoluted, and it doesn't really walk through what the movie is trying to get at a lot of the time. So as a viewer, it just felt really confusing. Basically in Mockingjay Part 1, it was sort of like really slow and you see a lot of the rebellion between the capital and the districts, and in Mockingjay Part 2, it's like everything built up to a certain point. You don't even see much of the rebellion, can you believe it? Like, it was a bit disappointing because I expected more action that way. The best part of the 2.5-hour movie is this random zombie scene. I have no idea why they were zombies, but it's hilarious because I was like making Fallout Feral Ghoul jokes the whole time. So you don't show any district fighting, peacekeeper fighting. Instead you show like this, 15-minute zombie scene. I love zombies, so that was awesome, but I mean, that's not why I was watching Mockingjay. The other thing is that there were a lot of special effects which were done really well, but a lot of it felt really illogical. So for example, Peter, Katniss and the crew walk into the Capitol building and then these massive walls close up the entire area, and then they release this tar and then everyone's running from it, and then what do you know, when they get to the highest point then the tar recedes. It's just perfect, isn't it? And then they're running through this building and there's sort of like laser beams that disintegrate people, and of course the laser beams miss people half the time. You would have thought that the Capitol would have invested in a bit more technology so they could fully get rid of these rebels, but that's not the case. In the book it felt like when Katniss and everyone were infiltrating the Capitol, President Snow was watching them and was trying to stop them from their every move. But in the movie it didn't really feel like that. It felt like all these traps were already pre-built for them and the whole Capitol was decked out in that way. So that was pretty random. I think Peter did really well with the conflicted character that he played. Gale did everything perfectly with how he's meant to be the protector, and Katniss, well, she's a perfect stoic heroine, and I think that's really great to have someone a bit different, and she's a great role model for feminism these days as well, because she plays the protector and the nurturer. She's suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder. She has her weaknesses, she has her strong points, but at the end of the day, she's just a girl who wanted to save her sister. I guess that's one of the better things about the Hunger Games, is that it doesn't get really mushy with the romance. There is a love triangle, but not really, because you know who Katniss is going to end up with. Now, if you guys don't know who dies at the end of it, then you should probably stop watching now. So I'll just give you a moment. But oh my gosh guys, when Finnick goes down, it's just like, it's epic and he's awesome, and I'm like, why? Why does it have to be you? And then there's literally no mourning for him at all. And same with Prim, like, when she dies, it's sort of like, it just happens and there's no mention of it until the very end of the movie, and it just sort of felt like they should have been given more justice, they should have been given more feeling and impact, and it just felt that way because the whole movie was so convoluted. There was so much happening that they were going from A to B and A to B and they couldn't slow down and do anything, and yeah, like it was a mess pretty much. So there's not much else that I can say about the movie other than it's worth watching just to end the series and just to find out what happens. And it's been a while since I read the book, so it's not like I remember things vividly. But yeah, I don't know, just prepare for the mess, I'll say. I liked watching it, but it was just too messy. So there you have it guys. Let me know what you think of the video. Thumbs up if you like the video, and yeah, subscribe if you want to see more. So see ya, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.